I think it's something that we've known is coming for a long time. The silence that we've heard about and from Flynn for the last several weeks sort of indicated that he was cooperating. And then, of course, there was the withdrawal from talking to the White House lawyers, which meant for sure he was cooperating. And whether he's protecting himself from more serious crimes or protecting his son, either way, he must have offered a good deal of information higher up. When you enter into a plea agreement as a prosecutor, it's because you hope to have information about someone higher than the person you're giving a deal to. And so that leaves either the president, his son, or his son-in-law as the likely target and likely subject of the testimony of Michael Flynn. This is a great step. It would indicate that the investigation is going to go long.
Apologize for cutting you off. We just watched General Flynn, former National Security Advisor for 24 days or so, get into a car. There you see a quick replay of that, or live shot of him leaving the courtroom where he has provided, again, some of his testimony. You know, I'm curious about that as we watch his car pull away. Ms. Winebanks, what is it that we can garner from what was said in the courtroom today, or at least what prosecutors say Flynn has told them, what now is on the public record?
Well, I don't expect that the prosecutors told everything, because when you start questioning witnesses who you have leads about because of Flynn's testimony, you don't want them to know exactly what he told them, because you want to get their version and see whether it corroborates his or conflicts with his. And then you have to decide which is the more likely to be true. I think the fact that he served for 24 days is completely ridiculous and irrelevant. He was part of the campaign for the entire time. And so the hope is that he has a lot of information about all the things that were happening during the campaign, during the transition, and then during the first days of the administration. And he was the one that Trump went out of his way to protect. That suggests that Trump knows that he knows a lot, that Flynn is a key component of telling the information that will show the actual conduct of the president.
So, Ms. Winebanks, what do you make of the White House's statement, not just about the number of days that Flynn was serving, but also about what his testimony implies? You know, the White House suggesting that he's not implicating anyone higher than himself. Does that give any hint into the White House's legal strategy moving forward, or how they're going to cast this in the court of public opinion?
In the court of public opinion, yes. It is consistent with the Donald Trump line. I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything. Everybody else is responsible. He blames everyone, takes no responsibility himself, and his base believes it. That's where we're at. And so I don't make anything of it in terms of actual reality, in terms of real facts. I think the facts are going to come out in terms of evidence that will be put together in a nice package where even his base is going to have to say, much like they did during Watergate, when they heard the smoking gun tape, it was suddenly, well, the president really is a crook. And I think eventually there will be enough evidence to show the same about President Trump.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.